Welcome everybody to Yapping Walters. I'm your host Walter, and today we have a guest. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm VirtuallyFox. My friends call me Fox. I'm a motherly Fox VTuber, the founder of V-fauna, and the queen and protector of Verdant Hollow.
Hello. How you doing?
Hello.
How you doing at this fine hour?
I'm doing fantastic. How about you?
Good. I'm doing good, basically.
It's always good.
Yeah, that's the perfect way to answer. I don't know how to answer that other than like in a one word, like doing good or doing bad. It's just simply two words. It works with me. Even though my name is Yapping, I don't yap about that basically at all.
I talk a lot.
I believe that's most of VTubers. That they talk and yap shit, basically.
Always.
That's our motto, basically. But the first question would be who you are and what you stream, basically, to get people who don't know you or your content. So yeah.
I am a Twitch streamer and YouTuber. I'm a variety streamer. So I'll play a lot of like Marvel, and recently I've been playing Dying Light, and we've been playing like Phasmophobia and getting into Demonologist too.
Okay.
A lot of different games.
Yeah. Variety. Variety stream usually just means variety, like that's what I expect. But if people wanted to know, well, there's your answer, and I people who listen to podcast regularly, also, well, thanks. But people know that I asked this question to Rain as well, like why V-fauna? Why what's the name? Why that name specifically?
Oh, okay. So funny story is we wanted to start a group, but we didn't like the whole like lawyer or like you have to do this or you need to be there for this. So we just made a group and we explained it as kind of just like a friend group. And the name V-fauna came from animals, and it was supposed to be a temporary name. I was like, okay, animals, fauna, okay, V-fauna for now, and I'll change it later if we have any other ideas. But then whenever it came time to find a different name, everybody was like, why do we need a different name? This one works perfect. We love this one. So we kind of just kept it.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Oh, okay. There's nothing me to add there, but yeah. And I said this previously as well, but like some friend of mine actually, when he saw your like group thing, he thought that was a fan club of Fauna, the late Fauna, because she graduated, and that's why I'm calling late Fauna. But like I explained to him like, no, that's not the case. It's probably another reason why they have that name, because I didn't know, because this was like a few weeks ago before talking to Reina. But like that was my guess that it's probably it has probably another meaning, and behold, it was another reason. But yeah.
Well, so the founder, co-founder, me and Reina, we are both technically, character lore-wise. We both have our own, like, they have a galaxy that they defend, and I have a town I defend. So our community in the Discord server is called Flora. They're like the inhabitants of our combined spaces.
Okay. Okay. But in the end, group's name practically doesn't matter. I would say it's just if the group is like doing good, and all the members of that group is doing are doing like what they are supposed to do, like what if they're doing content or they doing art, etc. If they're doing that and having fun, that's all it matters, I would say.
Yeah.
And what I have seen from your like the freaking V-fauna Discord, they are having fun.
Oh yeah, we had a lot of fun. That's
the most important thing. Like I said,
exactly.
If you cannot have fun and you freaking just scroll Twitter for freaking 10 hours a day, yeah, you're doomed.
It's over. Then it's over.
Because the amount of horse crap that goes into in the freaking amount of horse crap that is in Twitter, yeah. It's disgusting. I understand why people quit it, but quit using that platform. But at the same time, it's a good platform like for connecting to random people, to other people, like getting collabs to start and that stuff. But most of the time, it's horse crap.
Yeah, I've seen. I have a Twitter and a Bluesky, but I often forget about Bluesky because I'm just on Twitter more, because that's where I find most of the people that I have collabed with and are going to collab with. And the amount of events that have to unfold for you to meet some of the amazing people you do is the craziest thing.
Yep. That's freaking good and bad thing that Twitter is so large and there's so many people that most of the time it's, like I said, horse crap, but minority times there is good people in there as well, but most of the time it's horse shit.
Yeah, just a bunch of drama that shouldn't even exist. People starting stuff it's not true, and
Yeah, like it, like the thing is, the drama is, like you said, it's useless. Why like it doesn't help anyone, but although Twitter's monetization nowadays, it works around the drama, so it's pretty meh.
Yeah,
quite meh. Oh yeah, this actually came to mind. Would you at some point maybe add a new members into your group?
at some point. Actually, we have two who are looking to join. We have them in the server with the role. And all we're waiting for is for them to meet two more members, the final two that they have not met.
Okay.
And after that, they should be good. And add them to the banner and the introduction video.
Okay. Of course, like I'm not probably gonna ask. I'm not probably gonna get an answer yet who it is, but no matter who it is, I wish that person good luck and have fun.
Yeah, thank you.
And hopefully everything is going all right, like with the preparation and that stuff. Hopefully everything is going smoothly.
It is.
Oh yeah, good. What has been your most favorite game to stream?
Ooh, okay. Lockdown Protocol's a really good one. I like games that have, and it's really good for big groups like mine, because you just you have all these people that are just there and always like down to collab, and all of your other friends, you just throw out a text or a ping and just get like a bunch of people, and then you have all this chaos unfold for like a few hours, and it's just like the most fun thing.
Okay, okay. Yeah. No, yeah. Simply put. Uh, is there any other games that, besides Lockdown, that game comes to mind that you have been like that game that game stayed in my mind for X reason?
There's another one that's kind of the same thing, but another one that I really enjoy streaming is Minecraft, and albeit I don't do it often, um, but it's like so calm, relaxing. You can just sit there, build, chill, talk with the cat, kind of just do whatever.
Yeah, yeah. Minecraft is pretty chill, but sometimes it feels like a horror game because goddamn creepers just creeps around to your back basically randomly,
Yeah.
and at the same time, like in the worst timing, I would say also.
Oh, talk about timing. I had a time when, so the only time you hear a creeper is whenever it's charging up and about to explode. Well, I had someone do a follow, and my follow sound is leaves, so it kind of sounds similar to the charging up of a creeper. So I looked over to read it, and I looked back, and all I hear is an explosion and a "You are dead" scream. It was the worst timing.
I can imagine that. 100% sure. That's really bad of a timing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, like I said, I can imagine that. Why why VTube? Why being a VTuber and not a Fleshtuber? And those people they don't get the term. It is a Fleshtuber is basically a normal content creator with a face cam.
Oh, yeah. So when I started streaming, it was kind of, well, actually, I started uploading, and they're taken down now because we were never able to finish it, and we haven't been put together. Is our first thing, me and my best friend and stream duo, Wolfie, um, hardcore mate, we we started and we had this mod pack roleplay thing for Minecraft, and we were going to do like a dimension hop, and it was between a bunch of different like realms. Like it was going to start with Pixelmon, and then it was going to go to like this Nether one, and we had a whole plot line planned out, but it died. So and then we have another one on the way. We're waiting for the build team to get back on it and finish up. But both Wolfie's character he already had made. He had a whole like 3 years put in. Mine came from a Minecraft skit, and one day we decided to start streaming because we weren't really good at keeping consistent with uploads, which we've gotten better at. But I eventually got my Minecraft skin drawn out into a picture form, and then that went into a model. Um, Now the reason we chose to be VTubers, not not really with the thing to hide your face. Um, a lot of my friends online, and even VTubers, even Reina and BT and all, they've already seen my face.
Okay, okay.
Um, so it's not like the standard hiding your face, hiding who you are, but that's not always the case either. That's just kind of like the stereotypical thing that isn't even that often anymore.
Yeah.
Um, but we had these characters and we never really got to use them. We didn't have enough people for Dungeons and Dragons at the moment, which was our plan for them. We do now, and we play these characters. However, we wanted another use for our characters that we've put all this time into and all this like story and the names and all this other stuff, and we were like, well, get them made into models. And mine started with emotes, which I used as a PNG, then it went to a YouTuber, and then 3D, and now 2D.
Okay. Yeah, like you said, it's not always the hiding your face and being anonymity, having your anonymity stay there. But yeah, that's correct. That nowadays people don't. I'm not gonna say care, but people just don't. People show their face for multiple reasons, whatever it's gonna be. But like, I kind of dislike that because with being a VTuber, it's the mystery that you don't know their face, you know their voice and their avatar or model, and their art and that stuff. But like I said, everybody can. Everybody has their right. Of course, this is not a dictatorship.
Yeah.
Like everybody has their right to, if they want to show their face, of course. But I just feel like if a VTuber doesn't show their face, I'd say mystery because well, you don't know basically at all anything about them, except if they say something like I don't know. I have a freaking partner or I have a freaking I don't know child or something like that. If they say that, then you know that oh yeah they have that or this person has this that and so on and so on. But like I said, I like the mystery elements.
Yeah. Now, Wolfie and I never really plan on showing our face. But something that does happen that I feel like shouldn't is but it kind of makes sense because you're used to like this model is the only thing you see. But some people like show their face. Some VTubers show their face, and then their follow count. Right?
Yeah.
And that kind of I don't know. Just but like I don't know how to explain it. I don't necessarily like that that happened, but at the same time, it kind of makes sense a little bit because people like a lot of people like the anime. I'm not going to struggle saying that word. But some people do want to see their face, which I know curiosity. Um, but I feel like knowing what the person behind the camera looks like shouldn't really matter. Like for the follow, if you like their content, continue to watch. Um, but to each their own, you know.
Yeah, like of course everybody has their own like way of doing VTubing or doing content creation. In a nutshell, some are gaming focused, some are art focused, or technologic stuff or whatever. Like I said, everybody has their own way to do content creation. So just do your own thing, I would say.
Yeah.
And like have fun at it.
Yes. My biggest thing is a lot of VTubers and just any streamer and any content creator can get easily discouraged. Um, very very easily. Like you'll have one stream that's like, oh, you averaged it like 10 or 14, but then for like the next week you might average it like 1 or 2, and then like perfect example is my affiliate anniversary is 31st of December, which is very cool. Um, but I streamed for a week straight and totaled like 120 hours total. It was within a span of like 9 10 days, actually. And streaming that consistently got you like up there. You had a lot of consistent viewers and whatnot. But then you go back to your normal stream schedule, like streaming every other day or every days, or not for as long, and you see that number kind of start to drop. Um, which can be discouraging because you're used to these higher numbers, and then all of a sudden they're back down. Um, but as long as you know, you'll make it. Just, just my point is to not make it feel like it's a job. Don't make it feel like it's work. Be there for fun. Be there for your community. And no matter what happens, just keep going, and you'll get there.
Yeah. Like, and in the end, your audience is your biggest critique. And when it's gonna start, when you're gonna be when your job is to be a content creator, it might feel like work at some times, but in the end, most of the actually a good percentage of content creators, like I would say 65, are doing because of the like the drive and the want to do as want to do content creation as a job and as a hobby because they love doing that. And I wouldn't go into content creation with like I'm gonna make the most of money, and that's no. Hell no, you shouldn't go to it. Just start as a hobby and see how it goes. You can learn everything.
Yeah. If you go into it like under the circumstance of I want to do it for money, which some people do, but if that's like your only like singular goal for it,
Yeah,
you could still make it, but not as fast because there's
yeah, like
the livelihood
yeah,
of wanting to be there versus not.
yes, absolutely yes. That's a fact of uh, that's a fact that everybody should go for. And I feel like the problem is people see that huge YouTubers or huge streamers and how much they make money, for example, and they're like, yeah, I'm gonna be like that. And but in the end, it's probably because the huge content creators are because they are huge content creators for a reason. Maybe it's a freaking the quality of videos that are like highly produced, or maybe it's the content creator being a chaotic gaming content creator or whatever, or their model is I don't know a creator, whatever the reason might be. But like go in when you are gonna start content creation, just do it as a fun hobby. And
Yeah,
don't do it like forcefully. If you don't enjoy it, don't do it. Simple as that.
now another thing to go along with this is if you want, no one's gonna stop you. You get an expensive model, but my personal opinion and the thing that I recommend is so I've had a few people right off the first model will drop like an excessive amount of money. Me, I spent like $20 on a PNG tuber to start. Um, but you'll see people drop a crap load of money on model and end up like getting to the point of discouragement where they think about not doing it anymore. Or maybe they don't like it, but they thought they would. And now they're stuck X amount of money in a hole, you know? So make sure you like it first
Yeah.
before you spend your entire bank account on a model.
Or if you want to have a challenge in hobby, do the model yourself and rig it yourself.
Man, I wish I was that skilled.
Well, you people can learn,
Exactly.
and like if you're gonna learn, have fun about it.
exactly.
Moving from that, I would. Your favorite part being a VTuber?
This might be a cliche answer, but
Go for it.
it's genuinely like seeing your progress and looking back at like all of your like memories. It's like, also it doubles as memory collection. You have all these clips you can go back to, all this stuff that you can go and watch. Look at all the people that you've met, all the accomplishments you've had, how many people you've connected with and related to. Generally, just it's the memories.
Okay.
Memories.
I wouldn't say that that's a generic answer because most people probably would say like hiding your face and not wanting to show your face or your like anything about it. You don't want to show your room and that stuff. But yeah, I would say that's a valid reason and a good reason. And like if you that's if you're doing a content creation like you have done that a long time, it's always happy to see like maybe a video that popped up went as somewhat of viral or it went huge or whatever, or a stream that you were really happy about it, people were talking in that and that stuff.
Yeah.
I would say it's not a generic answer, it's a good answer. You being a proud of your quote unquote work. Quote unquote. I couldn't find a better word than work. Because if I say product, that feels like freaking
My stuff's on clearance, guys.
if I said freaking product, it would feel like I'm doing a sponsor stream or like that's no work is just a good work. Just is in this case is a good word in this case.
Yeah.
But yeah, good reasons. I would say for me that I freaking like or love or being a favorite, but other than not showing your face is probably the people.
That's a good one.
In this context, what I mean, people, not those scummy backs, scallywags that scam you and are assholes. It's no, I mean people who you meet, people who you meet, people who you collab with, and just they become your friends over time, not like freaking forcefully, but like over time becoming your friends, talking to each other, having fun, etc. And like that's one thing that I love about being a VTuber, other than not showing my face. Like
yeah.
One of the best parts being a VTuber, you could be naked and stream.
Oh my.
I'm not denying or confirming that I have done that. Just people use your imagination. But like you can wear the most unhinged shirt that you want and nobody will care about because nobody has seen it.
So a few times while streaming, my friends will be like, "Where did Fox go?" And just from across the room, because I have a desk, they just hear, "I'm getting changed," and just start laughing because like it will go from like it goes from day to night so quick, and then you want to get into your comfy clothes.
That's one thing that I kind of don't understand why changing clothes like from day clothes to freaking nightclub? I don't understand personally.
During the day, I'll wear like. During the winter, I'll wear like. Even well, it's for summer and fall, I will wear like jeans or jean shorts or short shorts. But if it gets night and it's cold, I'll put on leggings because they are so comfy. Um, but generally, it's. Hmm.
It's just that I'm usually quite weird about things that people do. It's just my brain, so don't worry about
It's a
it.
texture thing too. Like I like wearing jeans, but at a random point during the day, they'll just start bothering me. I'm like, I have to get these things out, so then I'll take them off and I'll put on like my comfy clothes.
Mm. Yeah. Mm. Like I said, if it there is a saying that if it's not broken, don't fix it. So if you enjoy it, go for it. If you enjoy it, do it. As long as it doesn't hurt anyone.
Exactly.
From that, what project you would like to be in? It can be anything. Anything that you like. You could create a gamer subs flavor, or you could be a you could be in a game as a character, etc. It can be anything.
So something I find hilarious is you just named two of the things that I do want to do, and I actually have the first one planned out. If I got a flavor, it would be called Foxberry, and it would be um, like a blueberry raspberry, kind of like a mixed berry, flavor.
Yeah. And this is not a sponsored ad, but if you have the funds, I would recommend ordering gamer subs. And if you
Gamer subs is good.
yeah, and it's I would say a good way to lose weight if you are into like drinking soda, like and that stuff because
Exactly. I have my own sponsorship at the moment, which I won't say unfortunately, which isn't gamer subs.
is it waifu wares?
No, it is Rogue Energy. They don't do custom flavors, but their flavors are really good. I used to drink Glitch, not GLYTCH, but GLITCH,
Hmm.
and their energy mixes was so tarty. Like, think Monster, but uncarbonated, but not flat, just uncarbonated Monster. It was. Now I don't know if you've ever had Monster, but it just like was so tarty on the mouth because it wasn't carbonated and there was no sugar.
Okay.
But it was just the way that it was made. I got this one and this one. Like this is a grape one, and it just tastes like grape Kool-Aid without any sugar, and it has like caffeine. And it's the best one I found.
Okay. Well, like, but yeah. Oh, all right. And the point that I was making that if you drink soda or energy drinks and that stuff, the amount of calories that are in normal, like in diet cokes and that stuff, they are less, but still, the point still stands. If you, but in normal versions of normal versions of sodas, energy drinks, yada yada yada, kind of huge. But like in case of gamer subs, for example, the calories they aren't basically at all. And also the basics of gamer subs is basically you're drinking flavored water. You're basically doing that.
Yeah. So
You're basically drinking water.
any um
Any kind of like any kind of like company who makes like gamer sub stuff like that kind of stuff like of flavors. What I understand, they usually just kind of the same, that they put the flavor in to the water and bada bing bada boom, you have a drink.
um
It's a better way to
so
it's a good way to, I would say, a good way to freaking lose weight if you're into like sodas and that stuff.
ways no matter where you get them from, most of them have vitamins you need. Really low calories. Um, there for hydration, energy too, and they're a lot cheaper. So it saves your bank account. It saves your weight. It is low vitamins of vitamin deficiency, and it's just really helpful.
Yes. But to be fair, when like the one thing that I cannot live without or do without a soda is, well, go into movies. And like that's just me, that I like it's my go-to drink with movies, because I'm there to be entertained. Or if I'm watching like rewatching like one of my favorite, if I'm rewatching Attack on Titan, I'm gonna have like snacks and that stuff, because I love the series and I can always just go into that world, being like, I'm gonna rewatch. Like Attack on Titan is just one of my favorites, and that is a good example. Well, like applies to every favorite of mine of a show. That, but also I don't go movies that regularly. So, and also this came to mind. If you stop drinking, so like if you actually like drink a lot of soda, like a lot, like I don't know, in a week, I don't know what is a lot, but like if you drink normal bottles, not like 1.5 liter, but if you like, I'll freaking like 1.5 liter bottles. If you drink in a week like 20, for example, like in a week, or 30 in a week, if you stop doing that, it's good for your heart as well. I believe,
Yes.
I believe it speeds up your heart or something like that. I'm not a doctor, so, but that's my understanding of it. And you go earlier. You go to sleep earlier.
Oh yeah.
Because the caffeine keeps you awake.
Excessive amounts of soda gets your heart going, as well as because there's salt in a lot of sodas, as well as sugar and calories and carbs, and all of those things like puts weight on your heart, and it can also cause a lot of anxiety and like acne and a bunch of different stuff. A lot of different stuff.
Yes, but in the end of the day, just don't overdo it, and you're gonna be fine.
Exactly.
And like, if you're a person who likes to drink while they're playing games with their buddies, well, juice is a good, like apple juice, or like any kind of fruit juice is a good option. I would say, like, naturally, not like freaking a fruit juice that is basically like drinking soda, no, but like a natural, like that is like if you bought, I don't know, apple or an orange and just squished it like and just all the stuff went to a mug like that.
Yeah.
I mean that's a good gamer drink.
Yeah.
Or if you're freaking, or if you want to have like, I'm trying to think others, like Gamers Up, Waifu, that stuff, they're good, and like flavor things are like flavor companies, I would say, are good. Cheerful, I don't know about that. I don't know 100% sure, but at least I know Gamers Up is okay, because I don't drink that regularly. Because 5 days to wait, 6 days to wait to my order to arrive here. Yeah. It's quite annoying.
When I order from any companies, I order in excess.
I'm patient of a man, but
hydration hubs.
I'm a patient. I have a patience of a freaking animal that has a big patience, but still 5 to 11 days. It's annoying. Like if I would order, I don't know, a new graphics card, that would arrive sooner. From same place. If I order from same place, like same country, that would be faster in here for some reason.
Yeah.
But like the point here was, and this was not like so days bad. This wasn't a bad like if you have when you have gone to school. There's like a like drugs are bad talk. This is not what like it's just don't overdo it and drink something else while you are playing. That was
a lot of water.
Water or milk or what like anything else. Of course, like
something that has water in it that is not carbonated.
Of course, if you're like once a week is okay in my opinion. Like Friday, for example, if you're coming up from work and you just wanna hang out, and while you are getting home, you went to your local grocery store and you bought soda. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. But don't do it. Don't overdo it. That was the point. And the original question was what the projects that you would like to be, aka getting a custom flavor, like in a gamer subs, for example. Of course, there's a lot of different companies, but gamer subs is probably the best example. Like getting your own flavor in a game, in a gamer subs, and you be in a game.
There was one other one that I had, and this was I actually found out about this company through the VTuber Rivals tournament that me, Reina, and our team was a part of. It's called Uwu Market.
Oh yeah, that I know.
Yeah, I'd love to get a spot in there because they seem awesome. Although the delivery time on this stuff is very long. They had limited edition VTuber Rivals shirts, and I ordered one a few days before the event. The event was 19 days ago, and I still don't have it.
Yeah.
They're preparing shipment now.
I believe no, it wasn't O Market. It was some other company that was like, for next time if you're gonna get model, like they DM one of their workers, not the company, but one of their company's workers. I don't remember which one was it, but they DM me and they said basically next time if you're gonna get the new model, please make it cuter. I was like, what? I was like, what the hell? But I was like, oh, fine, okay. Maybe I do that, maybe I don't. I that came to mind from that, but I would say those are good goals. Good goals / good projects to be in. If somebody would say that making a fancy, I would be like, that's cringe. Don't do it. Because it's statistically proven that if you consume too much corn, let's just say it corn, you all know what I mean. All right.
Yeah.
Adult content, your brain will go smaller. That's a scientifically proven.
Scientifically.
My English is good. Don't mind me.
It is very good.
But it's proven, statistically proven, that your brain is gonna get smaller. I get that we all are horny. I get that, but still, don't do it. Get yourself a partner and have, as I like to call it, adult yoga. Have that. Get a partner. Don't pay for that shit. But yeah, okay. But the point was, if somebody was going to say their dream is gonna make a fansly, yeah, I'm gonna be like, I'm head out. I'm gonna be out. Like most
How
of
late is it for you? Like, I don't know.
I believe Filian does have it, but it's not like not safe for work. But if the thing for me, like the thing is, if you are not like for using Fansly for to make it and not safe for work material, just use Patreon.
Yeah.
Like compare the difference between, hey, I make content for Fansly, and hey, I make content in my Patreon. there's a big ass difference in people's reaction.
I like the sound of someone saying that they make money from Patreon more than fans like it.
Like for example, Anime Man. People know it. People know Anime Man probably. A huge. If people know Trash State, I know that their podcast has been getting shite from Hassan being a guest, and I'm not going into that shite. It's a mess. But like for one of their host, Anime Man, makes like he has done interviews with like different people, and they have told in those videos like, for YouTube too much information, like you're gonna get bonked, you're gonna get banned, and he just published them on Patreon. Bada bim bada boom. And Patreon, in a nutshell, in my opinion, is a good way. If the content creator is making like extra content for them, it's a good way to support them. Like if the Patreon is usually like $5, $4, yeah, good price for like supporting your favorite content creator and getting extra content.
Exactly. That's another thing that I have trouble with, is thinking of like hit goals and
like, yeah, that for people. I'm getting that problem. I understand that problem. Like people not knowing, like if they put a donation goal, for example, they don't know how like what is the goal. Well, like for example, if you don't have a somewhat good PC, for example, like you have medium/potato PC, just put your goal like getting high-end PC. Like put it, I don't know what, everybody has their own perspective on high-end, but like for me it's over $2,000 is a high-end PC for me.
Yeah.
But like put it 2,000 and get like and just save up all the money that you get from donations and that stuff to get like a PC, for example. Then you're able to stream in higher quality and that stuff. Like it's a, of course you don't need like over $2,000 costing PC. That's just example that came to my mind, because PC parts are quite expensive, if I'm honest. I would say just get 4060, for example. That's a good graphics card that will run most of the games, and you are gonna be able to stream pretty well. And like in all of life, I would say you don't have to get everything at once. Like you don't have to get good keyboard at once, or good mouse, or good monitors, or good mic at first. Just save up money. Yeah, I know save money in this economic is quite hard, but still, even $1, even a $5 is good. Like even 5 cents is good. It's going towards that goal. Also, get used stuff. Like I have seen like Craigslist, like I know Craigslist cringe, yes, but still the point still stands. That, or eBay, that you can buy like used monitors like for $30 or $40. But like you don't have to get everything at new. Headphones I would recommend. That's a one thing that I would recommend to get new.
Don't forget to install your audio drivers.
Yeah. But
when I first built mine, I trying to talk to people, and my friend, I texted my friend to help me put it together. This is before I knew much about people. I'm good now. But he was like, "Did you install your audio drivers?" I was like, "No." He's like, "Well, the others here are static," and I'm like, "Oh."
My understanding of PC parts that nowadays, like modern like stuff, they will come up as pre-installed. That's my understanding. Of course, not every part, like not every motherboard will have that installed, but my understanding is that most of them have. Like I didn't need to install like audio stuff because they were installed, but that's just my experience. But like I said, headphones are the only things that I would recommend getting new, as new, because you don't want to get some other person's earwax to your ear. Even if they clean it, they're still gonna be like size of atoms of earwax there, and it can lead to ear infection. So yeah. But yeah, like keyboards, if you buy a used one, just clean it, and then bada bing bada boom. It might look like, or if there's like scratches, just use like if the freaking like in keyboards cases, if the freaking like the layout of the keyboard's layout is black, just put black tape on top of it, and you don't see the scratches. Bada bing bada boom.
Oh man. Yeah.
But what's your hot take about VTubing?
Oh, hot. Hang on, I'm not smart.
for me, it's freaking fake VTubers that just put like pre-debut on their profile, and they are not gonna like debut ever. Or if they have their tweets linked, there's nothing, like no rules for their chat or no links and that stuff. That I hate. That fake VTubers or PNG tubers. It's okay if you don't want to answer, if you don't have anything on mind.
I don't know if my main thing is like it's similar to the fake stuff. It's the bots.
Mainly. Yeah.
Not only they're everywhere. The ones on Twitter, the ones that join your server, the ones on Twitch, TikTok, YouTube. They're everywhere. No matter where you go online. And sometimes they're not even bots. They could just be like scammers or. Here's one. Not all. I'm not gonna say all, because obviously not all. Like, there's some artists where you can go to and get. I just think that sometimes some stuff it's really expensive.
Yeah, that's true. That artists charge their like for art, like it can be expensive. It depends. Let's say it depends. But at least for me, I usually go in VGen. Hopefully everybody that orders art use that. Hopefully.
I use
or similar sites.
Yeah, I use I can never get the pronunciation. It's Fiverr, whatever.
Fiverr, I believe.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's also a good site.
Yeah. I want to look at VGen.
VGen is like a good place that, like, there's a like I would say 99% of time, actually 90% of times it's a real artist. There are good prices, like my emotes were $25, like all of them. I have $5. I have five emotes. 5 emotes were $25 from Lionel Studios. Shout out, you're amazing artist. And like if you just like look deep enough, there's gonna be a good price.
Oh yeah. And there's the common misconception of the higher the quality, the higher the price. It's not always the case. Like you could have someone, no one in particular, you could have someone like, oh, this costs, say like 300. This model costs 300. And it could even be a personal preference. But you see someone whose model is like 200 or like 150, but you like their style more. But there are some people out there who's like, well, this one's more expensive, so I should get this one because it's better because it's more expensive.
Yeah. But also in my books, art is a subjective matter. Like, for example, like you can like some game's art style, but and someone doesn't. Someone will not like that art style. That's for example, and same goes to VTubers. Like somebody will probably will like Nanoless's art, but somebody probably will not like. If you, all it matters that the art is for you, that you liked. That's the thing that is matter. That is the thing that matters to you.
Exactly.
But in nutshell, you hate artists being somewhat expensive and bots. Maybe the artist one is but bots. I would say probably everybody hates bots nowadays. And yeah, bots and scammers. So, yeah. But yeah, at the artist point, I totally understand people who are on a tight budget.
Yeah.
It's annoying and yeah. It's some people who don't for artists I would say don't overcharge your art. Don't overcharge. Yeah. It's no.
Then there's the people that you get that are, like they're not bots nor scammers, but they push.
Yeah.
Like, here's some of my art. Okay, I'm down to pay this price for this. Sometimes it will be like, but I could add this in for this much. Like, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
But you're getting more, and it's like, no, good.
Yeah, like that's a thing. Like they're asking more, even though you just ordered a one thing or two things.
Yeah.
It's annoying. No, don't do this. You're not, even though you are basically a salesman, you are not an actual salesman.
I expect to be upcharged at my local Walmart, not on Twitter.
Yeah. Yeah. In my books, just do what you have ordered, and if you after that work is done, then you can ask, like gently ask. That sounds too sexual, but anyways, ask gently that do you want more, or like do it in a good way. Don't be like, do you want more? Order more. No, be like I don't know.
Just ask once.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah. I would say probably the last question will probably be well, actually this is two questions in a single package. Who you would like to collab with, and who's your Oshi?
What was that second part? Who's my what?
Who's your Oshi, aka your like favorite VTuber?
So someone I would like to collab with. There's a couple. You ever hear of Yoka Siri?
Oh yeah. Is that the person who always like voice acts like the iPhone Siri?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have heard of her. Yeah.
And oh, how do I forget? How do I forget? My mind is not liking me right now. Nat! You know Nat, the voice troller in Valorant in Marvel?
Yeah, I had to think a few seconds, but yes, I do know. Yeah.
Yeah, that's another one.
Okay, okay.
And then for my favorite, it would be Yoka again, Yoka Siri.
Oh,
Or
yeah,
Yuko.
yeah, okay. I would say, yeah. No, well, I'm not. Nobody's right to judge their like favorite. No, it's just okay. Yep, those are good answers. Simply. I would say probably for me, well, Matarakan. If somebody knows VJojo, they know Mata. But yeah, Matarakan is probably she is one of the reasons why I got into VTubing. She's funny, quirky, and that stuff. And then my novel, she's she's a person that I would like to collab with, and a pricky. He is not a VTuber, but he's a freaking game reviewer that reviews games, and I like his content, and I would like to collab at somehow with him. Who else? Maybe Actman. That's also a favorite of mine. I like game review content creators in nutshell. Just I like, or Wisefish. That's also a content creator that I would like to, but it's probably a difficult process because Wisefish is a lore content creator that he explains, like, for example, he explains Fallout lore. Or he explains like Skyrim lore, like Skyrim facts, like who is Dark Brotherhood, for example, or who are the factions of Metro, and that stuff. He does that, which is amazing. It's pretty good, and they are basically for me kind of audiobooks because they are in Spotify as well, I believe. He has that sound of your crispy radio voice.
Oh yeah, yeah. Want a break from the ads?
Like if you just imagine a person who has drank like 50 years of whiskey and 15 years have smoked and has a crispy voice. Yeah, that's him. And if you just want to like I said, if you want audiobooks kind of content, yeah, that's him. But yeah, I would say that's all for me that came to mind. And
That's a good one.
and I would say that's all of the things that I wanted to talk about with you.
That's
Or actually, if you want to shout out somebody, now is your cue.
I would want to shout out my best friend Vargamite, twitch.tv/Vargamite, VARGRAMITE. He streams when he can. He tries. He's awesome. It's funny.
Yeah.
I love him.
Go and check everybody. If everybody who's listening or watching this, go and check it is check. But yeah, every Fox, every social of Fox are gonna be linked below, linked down in the description. Go and follow Fox in every goddamn social media. if you're gonna follow, or if you're gonna be in Fox's stream, just say Walter sent you and that stuff. And be kind to Fox, and also this applies to every guest that I have had. Be kind to my guest, like Fox, like Rain, like Cass, and like to be kind to everybody.
That's the big thing.
And you're a human no matter what. no matter of your background or your sexual preference or your gender and that stuff. You're a human. Remember that. And have a good day. Have fun day. Like I said, every fox. I'm gonna butcher this a lot of times. Foxy's socials are gonna be linked below. Every social is gonna be linked below. So go and follow Fox in everywhere. And yeah, if you enjoy the content, follow me on my socials. Join the Discord if you want, and that stuff. And I will hear you later. Bye.